Good morning, students. Dear students of class 6th and 7th, today we are going to study or learn story writing. Okay, so what is story writing and examples on story writing? Story writing is done to evaluate the creativity, imagination, and self expression of students. Okay, while writing a story, one must try and use original ideas, explore imaginations. Story writing is done in two ways. So it is done into two ways. One, the beginning of the story is given. The student is required to complete it on his or her own using his or her imagination and supply a suitable heading to it. Hints of story are given and the student is required to elaborate the hints and shape them up into a complete story. Let us know about the solved examples. Taking help from the given input, develop a story. A woodcutter chopping down tree river bank axe fell down in river couldn't swim unhappy and wept god of forests appeared dived came out with an axe of gold not mine dived again came out with silver axe not mine said woodcutter dived again came out with woodcutter's axe. This is my axe truly honest rewarded all three axes to the woodcutter. Okay, so these are the hints. On the given hints, you are supposed to build a story or develop a story. Okay, let us give the title first for the story. Honesty always gives good result. Honesty always gives good result. Once on the bank of a river, a woodcutter was chopping down trees. His hands were so much wet with his sweat that he lost his grip over the axe. It slipped away from his hands and fell down into the river. The poor man couldn't even swim. He thought that his axe was lost forever. He was very sad at his misfortune and started sobbing and weeping. Suddenly there was a flash of light. The god of the forest appeared before him. The woodcutter explained what had happened. He consoled him. Don't you worry, I will get back your axe for you, said the god of forests. Having said these words, he dived into the river. After a few moments, he came out with an axe. It was made of gold. Is this yours? He asked. The woodcutter only said no. A few seconds later, he came out of the river with another axe. Uh, with another axe. It was made of silver. No, no, sir, this is not mine, said the woodcutter. He dived again and came back out with the third axe. The woodcutter cried loudly, looking at the axe. Yes, yes, it is mine. The woodcutter's axe with an iron blade. The god of forest was impressed with the woodcutter's honesty. Keep all three of these axes as a present from me. The god uttered these words and disappeared. So this is how honesty always gives good result. Let us see example number 2. Using the information given below, along with your own ideas, write a story. A wise monkey lived on a mango tree gave ripe mangoes to crocodile took some for wife she was wicked wanted to eat the monkey itself she invited monkey for dinner crocodile didn't cooperate wife adamant crocodile gave in invited monkey for lunch monkey on crocodile's back in the middle of the river he disclosed his wife's plan clever monkey told heart hanging on the tree back to the tree climbed again laughed heart is inside me friendship ended. So heading of the given hints and making a story is wisdom saves. Wisdom means knowledge. Knowledge always saves us. Once a wise monkey lived on a big mango tree on a river bank. Very near lived a crocodile in the river. They became intimate friends. Quite often the monkey gave ripe mangoes to his friend. One day the crocodile demanded some mangoes for his wife. She had never tasted mangoes in her life. The generous monkey picked a big ripe mango and gave it to the crocodile. Mrs. Crocodile liked the delicious mango very much. She was very cunning and wicked. She thought of eating the monkey himself. One who eats such sweet mangoes, his heart must be very sweet, said she. The poor crocodile was upset. He told his wife clearly that he would never allow to get such a friend killed. But the wicked wife made the crocodile life really miserable. At last he gave in. The next day he went to the mango tree. He invited the monkey to have lunch with them. He took the monkey on his back. When they were in the middle of the river, the crocodile revealed the truth. His wife actually wanted to eat his heart. The wise monkey was quiet for a moment. He hit upon a plan. He said, I have left my heart hanging on the mango tree. He wanted to go back and bring it. Soon they were under the mango tree. The monkey lost no time in climbing up on the topmost branch. He pointed to his heart and said, my heart is inside me. Go away and never come near the mango tree again. It is the end of our friendship. This is all about the story. Let's see one more story to make our concept clear. Using the information given below in the verbal input below, along with your own details, write a story. Now let's see the hints. Shakuntala living in the huge of sage Kanava adopted her Shakuntala had a number of friends and ladies then Raja Dushyanta ruled over India then King caught sight of Shakuntala made up her mind to marry her Let's see what happens with the story and ends. When Dushyanta died, Bharata ruled over India. This is the last point of the hymns. Okay, let's give the heading for the story. Now what should be the heading? Shakuntala and Dushyanta is the heading for the story. Okay, Shakuntala was the adopted daughter of the sage Kanava. Okay, sage means sannyasi. Okay, or a priest we call monk. She grew up as a very beautiful girl. She played with the deer and a number of female friends in the jungle. So she was having number of female friends, also played with the deer. One day King Dushyanta was out for hunting. He was chasing a beautiful deer. It was Shakuntala's deer. It ran back to her hut. The king caught sight of Shakuntala. He took a fancy for her. He decided to marry her. Kanava consented to the marriage. After the marriage, the king went back to his palace. Before departing, he gave a ring and promised to come back soon to take her away. He went back and got busy in the affairs of his state. He totally forgot about his marriage with Shakuntala. Poor Shakuntala waited for the king, but he never came back. She gave birth to a son and named him Bharata. Shakuntala went to see the king with her son. The king didn't listen to her story. He thought it was a made-up story. Shakuntala wanted to show the ring, but it was no longer on her finger. She had lost it while bathing in a river. She came back disappointed. A fisherman came to the king and handed over the ring to him. The king was reminded of his marriage. He at once sent for Shakuntala. Both of them were received warmly by the king and lived happily with him in his palace. When Dushyanta died, Bharata ruled over India. He was a just and a wise king. This is all the story about Shakuntala and Dushyanta. Okay, let us see one more example, and that will be the last example to clear your concept of story writing. Taking help from the input given below, write the story. Guru Dronacharya wanted to test archery skill selected a tree in forest placed a wooden bird on a bare branch where to hit the bird in the eye Yudhishthira stepped forward Can you see me? Asked Dronacharya. Yes, replied Yudhishthira asked him to put down the bow Each prince replied the same asked to retire from the competition finally came Arjuna Arjuna, did you see me? Do you see me? Asked Dronacharya. I see only my target, said Arjuna. Arjuna hit the bird's head. This is all about the one input. Now let's make a story on this. Aim at your target is the heading. लक्ष्य की तरफ ध्यान दो और लक्ष्य पर अपना क्या रखो? Concentration और हासिल करो. One day Guru Dronacharya wanted to test the archery skill of his pupils. They came to a forest. The Guru chose a tree standing in the open. He placed a wooden bird on a bare branch of that tree. The princes were asked to stand 200 yards away and aim at their target one by one. They were to hit the eye of the bird. Yudhishthira was asked to start the competition. He took his bow and looked at his target. Can you see me? Asked Dronacharya. Yes, sir, replied Yudhishthira. Put down your bow, asked the Guru. The disappointed prince retired from the contest. The same thing happened with all other princes. The same question was asked and all of them gave the same reply. Hence, all of them were asked to retire from the competition. Finally, it was Arjun's turn. Arjuna, do you see me? Asked the Guru. I see nothing but only my target, the eye of the bird, replied Arjuna. Good Arjuna, shoot now. Shoot now, asked Dronacharya. Arjuna released the arrow aiming at his target. The arrow hit the eye of the wooden bird and finally Arjuna was adjudged as the most accomplished marksman. Okay, this is all about the story aim at your target. So we have gone through the 4 stories. Okay, one is honesty always gives good result. Second is wisdom saves. Okay, that is about the monkey and crocodile. Honesty always gives good result is about the woodcutter. Okay, and aim at your target is about the Guru Dronacharya and Arjuna. And next is Shakuntala and Dushyanta. That is after Dushyanta, the king Bharata who was born becomes the king of India. These are the stories which you come to know through this writing skills. Okay, now I hope you have enjoyed all these 4 stories and can understand the concept of story writing. So please refer some of the story books, good one, educational, moral based, and can practice one or the other story for your writing skills and update yourself. Till then, we'll see you in the next class. See you then. Bye bye.